Hello everyone and welcome back to Arctic Retro and another mail and donations video, May 2022. In this video there's some interesting stuff, but not a lot actually. I decided I had to hold back on my purchases for a while, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's check out what I got the last month. So I'm back at my bench in the lab, and the first package of this month is this one. It is one of those China packages sent from Li Guangpeng, Chengchuangzhong in China. So let's see what the declaration says. It says screws. Did I order any screws? I think that the packaging guy is not the same that actually ships these out, because I guess the one printing the declaration can't really tell what these things are. This is small SMD capacitors. Actually, I need some from time to time, but I see that I ordered way too small. These are like 603 size and very, very small SMD capacitors. But someday I might have use for those. You never know. Very cheap from eBay. Oh, next package is quite heavy. It's rather bulky, special shape. So I guess this one is the star of this month's video. So let me quickly open it. I fear that the packaging on this one is not the best. Very thin paper on one side. And this is actually something I swapped with a guy that wanted a Commodore 1541 floppy disk drive, and yeah, we agreed on this swap. So let's take a look. That's item number 1, a 1541-2. Item number 2, it's a Norris Datenrekorder for the Commodore 64. Item number 3, it's a VC1540 single drive floppy disk drive for the Commodore. And the fourth and last item, a Commodore 64 bread bin. Looking in pretty bad shape, but it is whole. A little bit gone wrong there with the assembly. Full of yeah, looks like a spider web. Okay, so I'm gonna take a closer look at that, and I thought that was a great deal. These 4 items in exchange for one working 1541 floppy disk drive. So I think that was a good deal, and actually hopefully I think these are not working. I don't know. He didn't know either. He has just picked them out from his loft. And yeah, as you can see, very dirty, but everything looks to be in good shape otherwise. So if I fix these items up, then I made a bargain, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna actually test now and see if there's any life. There was no cables or anything, so let's hook it up then. So I'm gonna start by taking some inventory here. First the machine and the VC1540, and I actually don't have a 1540, so yeah, that's good to have in the collection. I've hooked everything up. Let's see if there's any life in this machine. No signal. Okay, not unexpected. And that's even not a black screen. It's no signal at all. Probably means that the motherboard does not get any power. We'll see about that sometime later. How about the floppy drive? Red light. The red drive light turns on, and It is spinning, but it doesn't stop, and that might indicate that it is faulty, of course. Because when it initializes, it starts spinning a little bit, the red light goes on and then off if everything is okay. So I took out a working C64. Let's see if there's any life in this. I'm gonna find an old floppy. Not a good idea to insert when it is spinning, but let's see now. Jiffy DOS. What was the command again? I never remember. But this command I remember. So at least it is trying to communicate, but nothing is happening. So if I turn it off, then it will probably break with an error. Yeah. Just hangs. So this drive is not working. Probably ROM, the CPU or some other chip is gone. Well, then we have something to repair, don't we? Checking the next one, and this one needs its own power supply. Luckily I got one here. Contact doesn't seem to be very happy, so it actually seems like the PCB or anything is loose inside. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so that seemed to initialize and the drive LED went off. Let's check this one then. Yeah, it actually worked, but file not found. So it tried to read, but failed on the reading. Let's try the other side. Might be that this floppy disk is bad. Try another one. Nope. Okay, so maybe we should try the diagnostics cartridge. This is the diagnostics cartridge for the 1541, which I have used a couple of other times. So let's try the alignment check. So it does actually read the tracks, but the between tracks percent is red, -100. Yeah, it seems like it's almost there. Let's try some error scanning then. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Strange. Speed check. Yeah, seems to be pretty good there as well. Let's take a look at the sectors. Yeah, it seems to read the data, so now it suddenly worked. Strange. Yeah, now it actually loads the directory, so it is working. What I am thinking is that it was a little bit jammed because it hasn't been moving for many years. And now when it started to activate the drive head and the motor, it actually came back to life. Let's see if we can load something. I'm gonna load Ninja. It has a bit of a humming sound, but otherwise it's quite silent. Yeah, it completely loaded, so this one is fine. Okay, look at that. Alright, so I already got back what I spent on this one. If I clean it up and yeah, do some servicing, this will be just a good drive. It is a little bit loose in the case. Okay, so yeah, oh, it's missing one screw at least, and maybe on this side it's been broken off, the stem inside, so maybe this has taken a hit to the floor at some time. And this one is dead. No, the cassette player, I don't want to bother you with testing that, because Well, I have a lot of those and I have no need for them anymore, so I might clean it up sometime later and test if it works. But now let's take a quick look at this one and see what we can find inside. Serial number, always interesting to see, 69,122, that's maybe not that high. Western Germany. I'm pretty sure this one has been opened from before. It doesn't have the warranty sticker and the screws were not that well in. So what do we got here? Anything broken? Yeah, one of those. Not one, but actually all the clips have been broken off. So that has to be repaired. And the condition of the motherboard, it looks okay, no missing parts at least, and it's a 250-425 copyright 1984. Okay, I'm not gonna try and fix this machine in this video. I'm just gonna check out some voltages and that's it, I think. Well, let's see what we got now. No voltage. So there is nothing into the 5 volts regulator, and without that not much can work on this. Nothing on that either. So let me check the fuse. Oh, the fuse is gone. But that means that without the fuse it still lights up in the power LED. I need a 1.5 amps and yeah, I don't have that. I think I'm gonna try with the 1 amp just to be on the safe side. Okay, powering on. Let's see what we got now here. No, nothing. Did the fuse blow right away? Yeah. So that means that we have a short somewhere here. I mean, the power supply I have is a good one. It's a modern one. It provides exactly 5 volts, but do we have a short? Yeah, seems like we have. We have a short on the 5 volt rail, so yes, there's definitely something to do with this machine to get it working, and yeah, I'm not going to try and figure out what is causing the short now. That will most certainly come in another video later. Okay, so now we know that. Put this away until its turn comes to be fixed. Another small China package, and it says fuse. I don't think it's fuses. I haven't ordered any fuses, I think. Yeah, that's not fuse. That is SMD capacitors, and yeah, it's those aluminium cans. And from time to time I need some of those, so I just got these cheap set from eBay, different sizes. Yeah, so good to have, probably good enough quality. So the values range from 0.47 microfarad 50 volts up to 470 microfarad 16 volts. So there's 20, 40, 145 capacitors. Okay, so I have enough of those for a while, I think. Another small China package. It says screws this time, and yeah, is it screws? We'll see. Lately the declaration has been totally wrong on most packages. Ah, that's not screws, that's SMD capacitors again. These are a little larger than the ones previously. This is 1206, At least these I can see and solder on. If you compare to these, you see the difference. These are maybe 2 or 3 millimeters long, and these are maybe 6, 7, 6. And I guess the numbering and the type 1206, it's 6 millimeters long, and haven't really studied the type numbering scheme on this. 0603, yeah, maybe that is 3 millimeters. Another China package, and the declaration says screw. Okay. Let's see what kind of screw is this. Oh yeah, these are plastic, or yeah, I think they're nylon standoffs. And it came in these nice boxes. I got one white and one black, and yeah, it's standoffs and screws and nuts for using on the motherboards, and yeah, any purpose actually, and to separate and raise components from a PCB, or to raise a PCB from a case or anything like that. You get the point. Nice to have. Final package of this month is this one from Isabel Sanchez, and that's a well-known name perhaps for those that buy stuff for the Amiga, and yeah, that's amigastore.eu. Let's see what I got. I know what it is. Packaging is good, and this is a Raspberry Pi adapter for Amiga. And it is, of course, the Pistorm, which you probably already guessed. And there it is, the Pistorm. So I actually bought this because I don't have it and I want to explore it, and also I am planning to use it in the Amiga 1000 that I got. And I also got another item while I was shopping, and this is a Gotek drive. I already got a Gotek drive, but sometimes I need it for more machines, and yeah, can have it configured for different machines. And this is the simple one with just a 7-segment LED display, and yeah, those buttons. Gotek drive, of course, for those who don't know what that is, it is a floppy emulator that you can use for a lot of machines. Amiga, PCs, Amstrads, yeah. And it's very easy to configure and set up and use. You just place files on a USB memory stick or something and insert it, and then you can browse the different files, and it will change to different floppy disk images that you have on the USB memory.